Hello everybody, welcome back to Super Symmetry. Today we're going to be working on the aluminum chain. This is the first big chain, and we're going to take it started with sodium hydroxide. Let's begin by building some electrolytic cells. We're going to need about 2 of these if we want to do this the way I used to do it. Okay, so there's we got an electrolytic cell. Put that over there. This isn't too bad. This looks easy. This looks easy. All right, we can make through them, no problem. What does it require? It requires machine case and circuits. Okay. Yeah. So the only thing we're missing is the machine hole, and I can make a lot of them. Just give me a second. Right now, that noise you're hearing is that we're running. I think we're running steel and wrought iron. You'll also notice this guy's been going a little bit, and he's actually running acanthite from back in the day when we set that up. So, nice. We're actually processing things. Okay, so it says we need 41 steel machine casings, electrolytic cell, and 12 steel pipe casings. So I'm running lathes, the bending machine. I'm running everything right now. Now I think about it, we can actually save resources on the LV input bus. Okay, so inside the recipes, we need to make sodium hydroxide, which is fairly easy to make, of course. Salt water and regular water go together, and they make chlorine, a bunch of different stuff, okay? You need 2 item inputs, which we already have that, and we need 2 liquid inputs, which we don't have that. We need 2 input hatches. And then we need 4 output hatches, which now we have all the hatches we're gonna need. And this counts as 4 item slots, basically. So that's a good way to save resources, is by making just the low voltage hatch instead of making all those other hatches. Now, then we need to begin making this actual machine itself. We need to make these, which I don't even know if I have them in the book. Okay, I do. Let's go ahead and start making them. Alright, so we're actually getting the first of these machines done pretty fast. Where are my items going? Are they going up here? Okay, that's, wait a second. I got 2 stacks of them. Nice, 32. Okay, I thought I did less for all the work I did. Okay, so, yes, what are we doing now? I'm pretty sure we have everything we need. The other thing we need is, the actual, what is it even called? Also, how are we gonna get salt? How on earth are we gonna get salt? We live at the bottom of the beneath. And there we go, we got advanced electrolysis. We got the cell, we got everything. We're slapping it down right here. Yep, this is where it's gonna go. And I took the measurements, right? And I think... Holy crap, it actually fits. I was thinking it was gonna be a little bit bigger than this, but it seems it's just the right size. Oh, we forgot the energy input hatches, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, we gotta make the 16 times, or whatever this is, wire. It's not 16 times, it's the, very fine wire. Our energy's at an all-time low right now. It's at, oh my gosh. It's at a total of like 900,000 right now, which is ridiculously low compared to how it should be. Usually, it's way up there. Okay! It's almost done. We just need 1 more of these guys. Nice. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so we're gonna put the item input bus probably over here. Wait, does it? Oh, yeah, no, it needs fluid input buses. Alright. But, what are we gonna even do with the chlorine? What are we gonna do with the chlorine byproduct? The chlorine byproduct is, like, ridiculous. What are we gonna do with that? I think the energy hatches should go there. The, actual output hatches, we're gonna have 4 of them. We're gonna put them up top. I don't know why. It just seems like a good idea. Oh, we can use a quadruple pipe for this. Maybe we should put them up like this. Input hatch for regular water, input hatch for salt water, and that's the first machine done. Needs maintenance? Yeah, right. Take that. Dang, let's go. We gotta make another one. But we can wait on that. Let's get this thing hooked up. And you'll notice, I do have the turbines, the battery buffers, and even 35 batteries, which I don't even know if that's enough. I don't know if that's actually enough. I was just taking a guess that might be what we needed. I mean, we needed batteries for sure. Although I didn't actually make any wires. I did not make any wires at all. Now, thank God this is not like Mechanism, where you can just get salt water from, like, I don't even know. It's magic in mechanism. Nice, I like that salt. Nice salt. Nice salt. But salt water is what I'm looking for. How do you get salt water? Diluted salt water. There we go. Okay. Now, here, how do we... Ammonium chloride? You get ammonia and salt water. Interesting. Interesting. So probably the best way for us to get salt water, which we did in the previous playthrough, is to just take evaporate deposits. Now, I have collected quite a few of these guys, just because I knew we were going to need these, but, well, I didn't collect very many of these. I didn't know we were going to be doing this today. I mean, how would I not know we were going to do this today? I intended to do this today. I collected a stack of these guys. It's good enough. We got like another thing, and we got another thing. Carbonate. Probably sodium bicarbonate. No. What the heck are you doing? What are you running? What on... Oh. My axe is in there. So, what the heck do we do with this? Pretty sure we have a halide deposit, which is, what we do have. This is the best one. I think you pulverize these. Pulverize, go! Alright, and while that's happening, we'll go ahead and get started on mixer. We need to make a mixer. Wait a second, we got one upstairs from where we were gonna build the stupid line for making making electrodes. We don't need a line for this. We can make them by hand. It's so simple. Dude, imagine being the guy who does this entire mod pack by hand. Like, what are you doing? It's so easy to not do things by hand. So one goal I have is to have a very high energy density in this area. So like, oh my gosh, I have to put a stone there. I want to have this, like, very compact. And the way we're going to achieve this goal is to have machines set up like so, in such a fashion that they can just be on this all same line. I'm going to go get the batteries real quick. Why is there stone dust? Get this out of here. Batteries are going to go in there. The mixer will go here. And what's the mixer is going to be set up in such a way that I just have the output on that side, and I should be able to just fluid auto output enabled. We need to get some wood pipes because we need to start piping liquids over. Okay, so this is going to pipe straight into the central area here. This is the primary steam line. You'll notice I got it all set up like this, so it's nice. The only section that isn't like that is right there, but I can't even get in there. Like, look at this. Try to get in there, and that's what happens. Okay, so check this out. This is the central water coupling for the entire base. This thing goes from our one of these. One of these. I need to actually upgrade the pump hatch on that as well. Because fairly soon, it's not actually going to be able to keep up with the amount of stuff we're doing. Our stuff should be done macerating. Quite a lot of it is done, actually. 16 of them made a lot of these. Every time I walk past this side and try to close the door, I hit it, and I add another letter while I'm trying to move. What the heck? I've got to use the sifting machine. Nice. What the heck? So if you're wondering, the aluminum chain is probably one of my favorites, because I've done it in real life. Nice. Nice. I got potassium chloride, magnesium dichloride. I don't know if it's actually dichloride. It might just be regular chloride, but it says 2 chloride, so we're gonna call it dichloride. Most importantly, we got the NaCl salt, which is pretty good. And the recipe for this, which I'm gonna get into some math here in a second, because this math is actually kind of interesting. There's always a 100% chance. Oh wait, actually, there's greater than 100% chance. So it's a 160% chance. I mean, you're always gonna get one, right? But then, you know, every time you sift, there's a chance that you get an extra one, which is nice. Remember, we're gonna be doing a lot of these. Nice. We got sodium chloride. Pretty good. And we probably have more than enough of these. Honestly, we probably have too much of these. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this guy and we're gonna just shove him in the machine and let him do stuff. Alrighty. Oh, we need water. I'm not sure how we're gonna pipe. Well, we could just move the water. We're moving the water pipe into the edge. Now that that's all done, put in the salt. You get salt water. Now there's a whole bunch of other crap the game wants you to do, which is not important. We'll see about that. I don't actually remember if it's important or not. I think it is important, but I couldn't tell you. Like, I remember there being redundant things that you have to do for this, but like, it's fine. Because now all we need is electrodes. And we need a nickel electrode, which I'm pretty sure nickel actually catalyzes the destruction of hypochlorates and things like that, so like you won't get any bleach in there, which is good. Maybe I should try that in real life. That'd be a good idea to redo my experiment. You can use graphite electrode, which is, yeah. The thing about graphite is that it doesn't really react with things, so it's pretty good for like this kind of thing. We're gonna go ahead and use it. We have 2 of them on hand, in storage. And we have more of them upstairs, probably. I guess we just put them in and see what happens. Right? Wrong. What's the problem? You got water? No, you don't. What? How you not got water? There's liquid water right there. LV input hatch. Yeah, what? You don't got water? It's done. Okay. Holy crap, it's actually running. This is impressive. What have we done? Whoa. Oh, I forgot the steam pipes are right there. They're gonna murder us. Anyway. My sodium hydroxide machine is done. I'm very excited. I love this thing so much. Actually, this is a very good machine. I love this thing. So if you're playing Super Symmetry, sodium hydroxide actually opens up a lot of possibilities for you. Like, as soon as you get this stuff, not only can you process aluminum with it, but also you can use the sodium hydroxide to catalyze another electrolysis machine to make more oxygen better. Of course, you could just do the acanthite method of oxygen generation. Now, we don't need to take these out. I think we can just do that. Yep, nice. Now, next step is to get sodium hydroxide dust. You'll also notice that in here is dilute salt water. What you can do with the salt water is distill it back into regular water, which is good. And also get salt out of it. That's what we're probably going to do. You have the option to turn it into regular water or just salt water. We're going salt water. Of course. We don't need regular water. We're going to need to make this guy, a pump, and a bunch of other stuff. Now I'll show you all how to make this, this good and proper. Copper rods to the forge hammer. And you can make this with a single ingot. Like, all you have to do is get copper rods, run them through the forge hammer together to make a long copper rod and run it through the bending machine. You've all seen me do this a million times, probably. Or maybe you haven't, I don't even know. But I've shown this off before, so... But this is the way you make them. Most effectively. And now we have a distillery. Nice. We're gonna need this for several of the processes. One for sodium hydroxide. The other for... And I need to dump off this oxygen before we can't anymore. The reason I have this oxygen, because I was running the arc furnace yesterday to make annealed copper. Drop that off. Nice. 100 liters, 100,000 liters of oxygen is more than you're ever gonna... Well, depends. We're not running EBF setups, so... Yeah. Now, what would be cool is, like, if you could have, like, different spills of chemicals, like chemical gas leaks. That would be so cool. Dude, that would be, like, the best way to add new hazards into this. So, anyway, you just go ahead and, throw this into the distillery. That will give us the sodium hydroxide dust, because we're distilling the sodium hydroxide, giving us water and sodium hydroxide dust. Nice. This is how it works in real life. Although I'm pretty sure sodium hydroxide is, white. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So from there, we need to start making fluorite into hydrogen fluoride and sodium fluoride. We'll take care of that next episode. See you all then.